afternoon, people. This is Sam, South Carolina Happy Bees. It's about 2 o'clock here and about 71, 72 degrees. The wind's blowing about 3 miles an hour, and this is hive number 350 each fence, double deep 8, and we're going to go see what they're doing. Get a little closer to show you what they're doing down at the bottom. I may need to open their opens up a little bit more, but I don't know yet. If we do, we will. And that's it. Your box over here. There we go. You got food there. Okay, took the top off. Last time we was in this was on 120, not long ago. Today is 2-1. Says it had a yellow queen, and I believe it. Supposed to rain tomorrow. Rained a little again last night. Okay, we have no food in here. Yeah, spray them now. They may have been the ones that was trying to get me. But when you do that now, you may spray the queen down. I can't find her where she's supposed to be. You got this thing propolized down. Let's see what we got here. Y'all saw the front. What that is the bees are coming home, because it's going to be getting cooler again tonight. This one has pollen. Little honey, little nectar on that side, and some pollen and honey and stuff on that side. Make sure that y'all can see it. Here has brood and pollen, nectar and larvae. Same thing on this side. Bees falling off. Now, one thing that I've had problems with before is, especially with my long box. I used to have long boxes and Kenyas and all that stuff. Which are nice boxes, they build up real good. But, however, this one here has some nectar, some pollen, good frame, got food. If you have, I'm gonna put what I had. I had some Kenyas and I had some long boxes. If there's a difference in it, if you don't know the difference, look them up. This one here's loaded down with brood. We got to change something here somewhere then. Both sides, I guess. Yep, both sides. Stick it back down. That's brood both sides, good frame. Now we're going to take, before we forget, see, this has got brood. This one has brood. This one has stores. That's all that is stores. So what we're going to do is take this frame with brood. We're going to stick that one there. We're going to stick this one here so the two broods are together for at least another couple of weeks. We're going to put another frame in there now that she can lay on. Again, this one here has pollen, brood, larvae. Same thing with this one. If we see the queen, we see the queen, but I'm not going to worry about looking for her. Come on now. Wait a second. I got some cream that I made. I don't use them much anymore. But anyway, I made it out of English plantain. Y'all can look it up. You make a cream out of it and put it on where the bees bit. It kind of makes it feel better quickly. I still got some. This has got some broods, some pollen, some nectar, larvae, eggs. See, these have hatched out. That was laid up. That was laid all the way up. That one laid up. And she's just backfilling now. They're all filled up again. They like that arm for some reason. Well, like I said, I haven't been using it. And I don't want to cut this one short yet. This one here, get a little hanging off the bottom. This one here has brood. Eggs, larvae, a couple of drones. This side here has the same thing. Hope y'all can see that. Them hanging down the bottom like that. So that's 4 frames. Oh, what was I talking about a little while ago? Yep. Long boxes and pinions. Oh, those, your bees will spread out long instead of being confined. If they're confined, they can keep it warmer, usually. Keep it warm enough to where everybody lives. The brood, the queen, another laid up. Got drone cells, so I need to keep an eye on these. Same thing with this one. You can't make queens until you have drones. Pretty ain't it? That's all laid up, people. So that's 5. But anyway, they laid out. Calm down now. They're laid out in a wider space, so they can't keep it as warm. Where if you have one of these, you put it in a 10 frame, add a couple frames, they'll be good. Now when the queen finishes up this is why I've got a bottom box. When the queen finishes laying up on this one, she'll go down to the bottom. Or else I can change things around. This one here is just stores, which is okay. Now, Kenya boxes, they can't. I had pretty good luck with them for a couple of years, and me not knowing any better when I built them, I did it like people said. I put a screen bottom board on it. And I covered the top with a piece of canvas and, you know, put the top down on top of that. The weather is changing, people. That's one reason these bees are getting the way it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be getting the rain here coming in at about 5 o'clock. And when the barometer and everything changes, I got people, you know, barometer changes and you're a person and you got it changes you. I know me, but many times my body's been broke up and everything. When the barometer changes, I know it. I mean, you know when it's going to rain? Yes, I do, because I look at Wonderground on the internet and it tells me when it's going to rain. She could use a little bit more room up at the top. And if you cover them up, they don't come out and eat you as fast. There we go. Queen might be in the bottom laying eggs by now, I don't know. Let's get down here and take a look. Okay, this one has a little nothing in it. Same thing with that one. But they'll take care of it. That's neat. Bottom is clean. full of honey. And like I say, I don't raise bees just for the honey, but I leave them most of it so they can eat it. If it looks like they've got too much, then I'll extract it. I worked all my life and I didn't make my $1 million, so I ain't worried about making it with the bees. I raise the bees so I can see what they do and so I can tell people what I didn't know when I first started, and I had nobody to talk to. See, when you got a frame like that, all the liquid in it is sealed, you can extract it. I've seen some of these people that, even with, and I don't use queen sluice. I don't use queen sluice because you don't need to. All my boxes have upper holes for when I need them. And if you got 2 boxes, you got an upper hole in it. The bees don't have to go in the bottom and crawl up through the sides with all these bees knocking their honey back off. They can just fly from that hole and go and take care of it. And there's 3. Now this one I may need to extract some honey, because they don't need that much. And I don't show people me extracting honey because there's people with more knowledge on videoing than I do, and all this stuff. They may have somebody else to help them a lot, and I got people if I need them now. I worked all my life. This one here is got some honey. Came hanging from the bottom. This one is got a little honey, but not like these 3 right here. So I may come and extract that 3 things of honey tomorrow. And my honey is real honey. It ain't, I don't know what pasteurized and homogenized is, because my granddaddy used to run a dairy farm, but I never learned about all that. This has got some honey in it and some frame that the bees can lay. The queen can lay. Bottom still looks good. And all these frames is what the bees built. There's a couple of plastic ones in here, but not many. Okay. So, now. We're going to put it back together. We'll come back in a couple of weeks so we can remember. Even though I put it in my calendar, I check my calendar in the mornings and I forget by the time I get out here. Yeah, I do. I have it on my phone. I have it on my phone. There you go, girlies. A little bit of pollen. I didn't see that much. And the queen is somewhere. But queen is loose. You figure a bee has to go up to get the thing, and they have to go up through them little holes, which is, you know, big enough for them, but they're carrying a lot of weight and stuff with them too. When the clouds come in, the bees get excited. Okay. They'll behave better. Okay, let's get these little girls back in the house. Those are all babies. And that's that one. Y'all have seen Sam jump. So I'm gonna write down on here, angry. Okay. How many frames did that have? 6? We'll put 5. Okay, that's that one. Now, we're going to look at a little one that may be calmer. Y'all have a great day. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, tell people about us, leave me a comment, and be happy.